This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 62nd District Tournament Volleyball action. Good evening and welcome back to Elliott County High School once again, and we are here for game number 2 between the Comets and the Cougars here this evening. And so this is Jeff the Manta Servant coming back at you live again here from Elliott County. And so we just saw moments ago the East Carter Lady Raiders punching their ticket to the 62nd District Championship Finals by defeating the Elliott County Lady Lions in straight sets 3-0. And so this game on the docket here tonight, we've got the West Carter Lady Comets, the second seed in the 62nd District, currently 11-8 on the season, and they're going to be taking on the visiting Morgan County Lady Cougars, currently 3-21 on the year. And so, of course, the stats kind of say it out there, or the scores kind of say it out there pretty loud on maybe who's the odds-on favorite tonight, but you never can tell out there. Of course, take a look at the Lady Comets season so far. As we said, West Carter having a little bit of a sliding in the back part of the season. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Their last 5 games, they defeated East Carter. Well, we'll go last 6 games. They defeated East Carter at East. That was their last win on September 25th, and then they dropped 2 games to Raceland, 1 game to East, 1 to Ashland, 1 to Fleming. And so they're hoping to get back on the winning streak. Started off pretty strong as they took on Bath County and defeated them in straight sets. Then had a little bit of a tough matchup between the Fairview Lady Eagles, who was, according to RPI, number 3 in the region, as they lost them in regular season as well as in the championship of the 16th Region All-A Classic. Before picking up, of course, they had a win against Menifee County. They defeated Elliott County 3-0, and of course, a win on there for Boyd County. I know it's kind of a touchy subject and everything, but that was a COVID cancellation in which the KHSAA listed that as a win. The game was not played, so we just want to kind of throw that out there. Morgan County, of course, West Carter defeated Morgan back on August 26 in straight sets, 25-19, 25-17, and 25-24. And then that was at home, and then defeated them down at their place in straight sets on September 23rd, 25-13, 25-12, 25-7. And so, as we said, the Lady Comets odds-on favor here tonight. But as we mentioned, kind of had a little bit of a sliding here in the last half of the season. But hoping to pick up that winning way. Of course, the Lady Comets also picking up victories over Bath County, Fleming County, Elliott County again. A huge one in a 5-set thriller against Round County. Then defeated, as we mentioned there, Morgan County on September 23rd before their last win was against East Carter on the 25th. And so that's taking a look at the Lady Comets, how they their road to get here today. Of course, the difference between first and second place was that East Carter game, that second East Carter game, because West Carter picked up the first win 3-1, but then that was over at East Carter. But when East came to West for, I believe it was their senior night, if I'm not mistaken, or I know it was a special night that they had, and ended up losing that in a 3-1 as well. And East Carter acquired more points overall, and that's how they got to be the number 1 seed, in which we saw them momentarily just take on the Elliott County Lions and defeating them in straight sets. Now let's take a look at Morgan County. As we said, Morgan County 3-21 on the season. They have had better years in the past. They've gotten wins over Elliott County twice and Magoffin County. Of course, they've been playing a full schedule, trying to get back on the winning path. Morgan County was a very dominant factor, especially during when West Carter and Morgan County was in the 59th district. Of course, that was before they renumbered the districts, and Morgan County had some fantastic players and was a very strong proponent in that district. Of course, here in the years past, the program been heading a little bit south, but they're hoping to turn things around here. Of course, the head coach of the Morgan County Lady Cougars, Tanya Kidd, taking over the reins here in the last couple of years. And so hoping to get things turned around, in which, it is kind of tough when you had a school that was fantastic, and was winning district titles, making some noise in the 16th region, and then, losing some players over the years. It's kind of sad to see a program start heading downward, but we're hoping that they start picking it back up here in the upcoming years to start to be a little bit more challenging there. Of course, West Carter and East Carter has been the dominant factor here in the 62nd district in the last several years. And so we're about 14 minutes and 30 seconds away from first serve here, as they have just had the coaches meeting downstairs. We'll go over the rosters here real quick, and then we'll take a commercial break and be back here for first service. So let's start off with Morgan County. Of course, Morgan County in the white and blue here tonight. Of course, West Carter is going to be in the maroon and white tonight. So Morgan County will be the team on the far end of the court. And they are led off by number 2, Olivia Prater, a 5'2 senior. And then number 5, Abby Allen, a 5'1 sophomore. Then number 6, Jordan Kidd, a 5'3 setter sophomore. And then number 7, Hannah Bowles, a 5'8.5 foot senior. Then number 9, Taylor Sword, a 5'4 freshman. Number 10, Madison Blankenship, a 5'5 junior. Number 12, Paris Jordan, a 5'7 freshman. Number 13, Kazara Hopkins, a 5'4 senior. Number 15, Macy Daniel, a 5'5" freshman. Number 17, Lydia Lewis, a 5'10 senior. Number 18, Abigail Smith, a 5'3 junior. Number 20, Alyssa Blair, a 5'3 freshman. Number 25, Whitley Styler, a 5' sophomore. Number 44, McKenna Smith, a 5'10 freshman. And then number 99, Malaya McKinley, a 5'7 sophomore. And, of course, the head coach for the Morgan County Lady Cougars is Tanya Kidd. And then, of course, and the assistant coaches are Ashton Bidwell and Melissa Lewis. And then now for the West Carter Lady Comets, of course, bringing in several players off their JV squad tonight, and dressing several others. But they have Reagan Brown, a 5'6 freshman, Callione, a 5'7 sophomore, and Rylan Rayburn, a 5'3 sophomore, and Madison Buckler, a 5'6 freshman. And so most of them not officially dressing tonight, but can be activated if need be. Then for the heart of the lineup here for the Lady Comets, first of all, number 0, Cora Burton, a 5'6.5" senior. Then number 1, Mackenzie Williams, a 5'2.5" junior. Number 2, Leah Patton, a 5'3" 8th grader. Number 3, Jenna Jordan, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 5, Rihanna Brown, a 5'5 8th grader. And then number 6, Anna Duncan, a 5'4 sophomore. Number 8, Mallory Hicks, a 5'8 8th grader. Number 9, Abby Daniel, a 5'6 sophomore. And then number 14, Shaylee Meanix, a 5'4 sophomore. Number 16, Tommy Shuddy, a 5'5 sophomore. Number 37, Lauren Knipp, a 5'6.5" sophomore. Number 42, Alyssa Stone. And, of course, if you look at the roster here, there's 2 Alyssa Stones, one with 1L, one with 2L. The one with 1L is 5'6 junior. And then, of course, number 43, Rebecca Stevens, a 5'6 senior. And then number 45, Lily Stevens, a 5'7 sophomore. And then finishing out the lineup is a number 77, Haley James, a 5'5 senior. As we see after the joint warm-up, West Carter looks like they will have the serve to start things off here this evening, as they have won the coin toss and elected to serve. So we'll take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back here, and we'll watch a little bit more warm-ups and everything, as we are about 10 minutes and 30 seconds away from the starting opening serve here by Wes Carter. You are watching Manta Sports Media live here on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure that you like our page, follow us so that you never miss a moment of action here on Facebook, and make sure that you subscribe to us and follow us. Make sure you get that, hit that little bell for notifications if you're on YouTube tonight. That way, so you never miss a moment here. A fantastic 16th Region and Wes Carter sports action. So we'll be back here momentarily. You are watching Wes Carter versus Morgan County, first round 62nd District Tournament here live from Elliott County High School.
The fall and winter just around the corner. Make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfast, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. And back here at Elliott County, where the Lady Comets continuing to warm up. Of course, definitely need to get some production this afternoon out of the Wes Carter outside hitters. Of course, they've been moving around positions just a little bit this season, as they originally started out the beginning of the season with Haley James back in the libero position, wearing the different colored jersey and playing defensive specialist. But here in the latter part of the season, they've switched her over to a traditional jersey, and she's been primarily the setter here for Wes Carter. Actually, beforehand, Lily Stevens was doing the setting for the Lady Comets before moving her to a primary outside middle attacker, primarily in the middle for the Lady Comets. Of course, they're going to have to get some good production out of Jenna Jordan this evening, as she's one of their best hitters that they do have out there. And when she gets on fire, it's going to be a short night for the opposing team, as we've seen several times this season. And, of course, having some great serving from Haley James and also Alyssa Stone. Very consistent on their serves here. As we mentioned, in the latter part of the season, of course, trying to go through and figure out a few things to get everything ready for this postseason. they've played some pretty good teams in the latter part. They took on, of course, Raceland. Raceland, kind of having an up and down season themselves, but Raceland been very good here in the latter part of the season. Of course, taking on East Carter in the latter part of the season as well. The Lady Raiders, you can never count them out. As they're 500 on the season, but that's kind of a inaccurate way to look at them. They are one that you definitely do not take a look at lightly, because I've seen them over the years. They have been a very scrappy team. Of course, doing a pretty good job this evening about getting their outside hitters there to get the production from them. But they're one that they will find ways to get points and to throw you off your game. And so East Carter, always a tough team to look at. Then also taking on Ashland Blazer. They're one of the top 5 teams in the region. If you look down at the top teams within the 16th region, of course, you got Boyd County number 1. Of course, if you look at their posts and everything else, they say that they're 28-1 asterisk. Of course, that one loss coming from a COVID cancellation. Russell, last year's 16th region champions, having a good season as well, 22-9 on the year. They're a team that, pretty much you're kind of looking at out there. West did not play them this season so far, so the only time that they may face them would be in the 16th region tournament. Fairview having a dream season here. Of course, Coach Rick Lambert over there at Fairview usually running a good program and everything else, and has got the players this year and is causing a little bit of noise out there. Fairview's usually kind of a middle-of-the-run pack, but now here this season really stepping it up to get into that 3rd position. Of course, Ashland Blazer, 19-10 on the season. Another great team. They've had their ups and downs so far this year. They're 12-6 in the 16th region. They do play a lot of their games outside, as well as Round County, because Round County kind of rounding off the number 5 there. They're 17-16 on the season, but that's mostly from out of region play, because really Round County has only played 9 games within the region this year, and they have they are 6-3. Of course, one of those losses coming by the hands of the Lady Comets. And so it will be an interesting 16th region tournament this year. Rose Hill, primarily one that's not seen as much of a contender in years past, definitely stepping it up this year. They're 12-9 on the season. 6-9 in the 16th region. Of course, it's going to be hard for them coming into their district tournament play, because they have definitely got some tough teams that they've got to take on. Taking a look at, speaking of other districts and ball games happening on tonight, of course, Round County and Menifee County going on right now. That played at Fleming County High School in the first round, and then Fleming's going to be taking on Bath in the first round here tonight. And their championship, much like this one, is going to be set for tomorrow, but they're going to be at 7 o'clock. And I know the other day Fleming County media off of YouTube had covered their game, so that could be a possibility that they're streaming that live if you're wanting to take a look at down at that region. Of course, the 62nd district tournament here. We've got, of course, East Carter advancing on to tomorrow night's championship match at 6 o'clock, as they're going to be taking on the winners of West Carter versus Morgan County this game. And then you're going to have 2 tough districts to come out of next, which you've got the 63rd, and that is going to be a game as you've got Russell versus Lewis County here tonight. That game probably still in motion or maybe just about over. And Raceland and Greenup County. And of course, those I'm sure you can find out on the Greenup Beacon, because those games are going to be held at Russell. And their championship, so Russell and Lewis is tonight at 6 o'clock. Raceland and Greenup is going to be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And their championship match is going to be on the 21st here, and that will be Thursday, as they're going to be having that kind of spread out a little bit. And then finally, the last district, the 64th here in the 16th region. Tonight, you've got Boyd County taking on Rose Hill at 6 o'clock. That game probably going on or just about to ready to be finished up. And then you got Fairview and Ashland Blazer. And I would have to say, typically you look, most of your big games are going to come out of the 63rd and 64th district here within the 16th region. That Boyd County, they're looking to stay undefeated, in their district play. And like I said, and for every game that they have played, they have been undefeated so far on the season. But then you got Ashland and Fairview, and that is going to be another great game that could go either way because Ashland's a good team, Fairview's a good team. They're two of the best top five within the 16th region, and so we'll be looking for some good action out of that. And we'll be bringing you scores. We'll post those up to our Facebook page on the Manta Sports Media Facebook page. And so as we're just about underway here, we see Wes Carter getting out on the court, and so getting the start here tonight. And serving first is going to be number 42, Alyssa Stone. Then you have number 45, Lily Stevens, followed by number 77, Haley James, and then the outside hitter, number 3, Jenna Jordan. And then in the back row on the near side, you've got Rebecca Stevens, number 43, and then number 1, Mackenzie Williams. And that's your starting lineup for the Wes Carter Lady Comets. And then now coming out onto the court is going to be Morgan County. And we'll get their lineups here as it looks like going to be serving first for Morgan County. Looks like it's going to be number 9, Taylor Sword, and then followed by number 44, McKenna Smith, and then number 5, Abby Allen, followed by number 17, Lydia Lewis, and then looks like you got number 20, Alyssa Blair, and then followed up by looks like maybe Macy Daniel. I'm a little trouble seeing her number here, but we'll get that here. Looks like, number 15, Macy Daniel. And so Alyssa Stone will be having the first serve here for Wes Carter, as we are just moments away here from the opening serve. So Stone, one of Wes Carter's most consistent servers, back to serve now for the Lady Comets. And unfortunately starts off with a net serve, and so Morgan County will strike first here as number 2, Alea Patton, checking in now for Stone. And then serving now for Morgan County is number 9, Sword. And that is going to be off the net there and down. And so that is going to be an ace for Morgan County as they strike they get their first ace here of the evening. Williams getting that set up. James on the free ball, and that's going to be in there. So off of the free ball, Morgan County couldn't move around to it. And Wes Carter is now on the board, and it is now 2-1. Lily Stevens now ready to serve here for Wes Carter. As little confusion at the scorers table, trying to get the score correct. And it is 2-1, Morgan County on top. And so Wes Carter, Coach Tackett trying to help out, get things set up so they know who's on whose side there. Of course, Wes Carter should be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. And that's going to be an ace there by Lily Stevens, and Wes Carter has tied it up now at 2 apiece. Stevens. Nice flat serve and puts it right in front of the secondary. Picks up back-to-back aces, and West Carter now on top, 3-2. Yeah, that's going to be dug out there by number 20, Morgan County. It's going to be tipped over. Jordan now on the attack, and that's going to be in there for a kill. Picks up her first attack tonight and gives West Carter now a 2-point lead, and it is now 4-2. That's going to be dug out there by number 20 once again. They're getting it to the outside. Rebecca Stevens on the dig, and there's another kill by Jordan. So West Carter now on a 5-0 run here in the opening set. And this will be a free ball by Morgan County. This time they're going to get Rebecca Stevens set up. Dug out by Morgan County. Free ball over. Rebecca Stevens on the swing and kill. Picks up her first kill tonight. And so that is now 6-2. West Carter now on a 6-0 run here against the Lady Cougars. Lily Stevens still on the serve. And it's going to pick up another ace off of the hitting error. And so West Carter starting to roll here in the opening set, and now leads the Cougars 7-2. And that's going to sail just wide, and so that will be Morgan County point. As now number 6 checking in, Anna Duncan, as she's replacing out Lily Stevens of West Carter. And then back to serve for Morgan County is going to be number 44, the freshman, McKenna Smith. Off the tape, and then puts it right in front of Duncan, and so that is going to be an ace there by Smith, her first here of the night, and it is now 4-7. West Carter still on top. Dug out there by Williams. Going to get it to Jordan in the middle, and she's going to get it down the middle for another ace, or not ace, but another kill. That's her third of tonight as Cora Burton checking in for Williams. And then looks like from Morgan County, number 25, Stylers checking in here for Smith. So as we said, West Carter had to get some production this evening out of Jordan, and she is definitely delivering so far here tonight. Haley James back to serve now for the Comets. Set up one-handed, and that's going to sail just long there. So off of the Lewis attacking error, West Carter now with a 5-point lead, and it is 9-4. And nice serve there by James, puts it in the back row, and she's able to get a handle on it, but hits it into the officials' stand, and so that is going to be a point West Carter, and it is now 10-4. So West Carter now first to double digits. High popped up. Cora Burton gets that back to the back. Rebecca Stevens now on the swing. They're going to give it to her once again off the tape, and that's going to be in there off of the hitting error, and so West Carter now with a 7-point lead at 11-4. So the Lady Comets starting to come together pretty well here in this opening set. And off of the hitting error, James picks up her first ace here tonight, and it is now 12-4. And back-to-back aces there by James gives Wes Carter now a 9-point lead at 13-4. Morgan County is going to take a timeout, so will we. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Volleyball action here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. Come visit Stylish Stitches at our new home at 730 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Now with the Red Door Boutique for the best in customized gifts and fashion, as well as local sports team merchandise. From the runway to game day, we have you covered. And for the areas.
And back here at Elliott County, where Wes Carter leads the Morgan County Cougars 13-4 with Haley James still on the serve. Wes Carter did have a 7-0 run earlier on this set to get them to where they are at, and definitely feeling pretty good so far about their production this evening. That one's going to be over the net. James with the tip catches him off guard. Macy Daniel diving for it, but hits that one in the net, and Wes Carter now with a double-digit lead here at 14-4. And James going to pick up her third ace here of this service, and it is now 15-4. Morgan County getting that popped up. It's going to be a free ball now for Morgan County. Wes Carter going to get this over to Jordan. Jordan on the attack, and that is going to be in there in the corner. And so Jordan picks up her fourth kill here of the set, and it is now 16-4. Back row attack now from Morgan County, but that one's going to hit the top of the tape, and so off the attacking air, Wes Carter now with a 13-point lead here at 17-4. And that's going to be into the net for Morgan County, and so Wes Carter now with a 14-point lead here at 18-4. That one off the top of the tape, and James picks up her fourth ace here in this service and is now 19-4. Wes Carter with a 15-point lead. Be popped up. Elliott County or Morgan County trying to get this one freed over. Does. They're going to get it here to Rebecca Stevens on the attack, and that's going to be in there for her second kill here of the night. And it is now 20-4. Wes Carter on top and rolling here in this opening set. And that one's going to be out on the hitting error, and another ace. I believe that's number 6 for James, and so 21-4. Warren County having trouble trying to break this serve of Haley James. as that's going to be punched over. We're going to give this one to Burton on the outside off the net, and that's going to be in for a kill for her first one of the evening, and it is now 22-4. This will be free ball over by Morgan County. This time Stevens sets up Burton. That's dug out by Morgan County. This time back set, bad set there for Jordan, but was able to keep it in play. Back row attack now for Haley James. Dug out by number 9 of Morgan. That time they're going to Jordan of Morgan. And there's a hit, and that one's going to sail just long. So on the hitting error, Wes Carter still rolling here, 23-4. 2 points away here from winning in this opening set. This will be a free ball by Morgan County. Wes Carter here with an opportunity. And a little bit of confusion, but James gets it pushed over. And some more confusion on Morgan County's side. Lets that one fall, and so it is now set point number 1 here, with Wes Carter with a 20-point lead here in the opening set. This time Rebecca Stevens on the attack and gets the kill and puts it away. And so Stevens with her 3rd kill here of the set, and Wes Carter comes away with a first set victory. And in dominating fashion, 25-4. And so they go up 1-0 here in the match. Morgan County will have the serve to start out set number 2. But we'll take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Tournament action here live on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Fall and winter just around the corner. Make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And back here at Elliott County once again, where the Wes Carter Lady Comets lead 1-0 over the Morgan County Lady Cougars. And if you're interested in advertising with us, we have plenty of spots available. Feel free to give us a email at mantisportsmedia@gmail.com or contact us at 606-207-3315 or send us a message here on Facebook. We'd love to have you part of the Mantis Sports Media family. We have had some internet issues at our house, and so we haven't got back to you just yet. We will on there. And so just bear with us as we'll get to you as soon as we can. So it looks like for Wes Carter, it's going to be Stone on the first serve with Lily Stevens, and then Haley James, Jenna Jordan, Rebecca Stevens, and Mackenzie Williams. And then now on the serve here for Morgan County is going to be number 9, Taylor Sword. And that one's going to be a net serve. So Wes Carter starts out with a 1-0 lead. As this time they're going to put in number 37, Laura Nip, in to serve for Stone. That's going to be at the net, finally dug out and over, and James getting it for Wes Carter. One-handed by Morgan County. Lily Stevens one-hands it over. They're going to have to get it over this time, and it's not going to be in there. Just a little bit too soft there by James, and so we're tied up at 1 apiece. As number 2 checking back in, Alea Patton coming in now for Lauren Nip. And then for Morgan County, it looks like it's going to be number 99, Malaya McKinney, coming in now for number 20, Alyssa Bear, with number 44, McKenna Smith, on the serve here for Morgan County. And a little bit of a bad hit there from the back. And they can't make it to it, and so Wes Carter gives up the point there, and Morgan County has their second lead here of the night at 2-1. And that's going to be off of the tape and into the antenna, and Morgan County catches a break there, and it is now 3-1. Morgan County with their largest lead here, or tying the largest lead here of the night. And that one's going to be into the net, and so Wes Carter takes a sigh of relief and gets the point back as number 6, Anna Duncan's going to be checking in now for Lily Stevens, and number 25, Whitney Styler, is going to be checking in for McKenna Smith. And so Duncan now getting ready to serve here for the Lady Comets. And that's going to be a foot fault there against Duncan, and so Morgan County gets the point off of the unforced error of Wes Carter. And now it will be number 5 serving here for Morgan County. That's Abby Allen. They're going to get Jenna Jordan here in the middle, and that's going to sail just long. So Morgan County now with a 3-point lead, tying their largest lead of the night here against the Lady Comets. And that's going to sail just wide, and so Wes Carter gets the point and the ball back at 5-3. Cora Burton checking in now here for Mackenzie Williams. As it's going to be Haley James back on the serve for Wes Carter. She led them most of the way through that first set in the serving. Free ball by Morgan County. This will be a chance for Wes Carter. So they get it set up over to Jordan. Jordan punches it over, and that's dug out by Morgan County. It's into the secondary of Wes Carter, and James is there to dig it out. Burton gets that one, and the unforced attacking error into the net, and it is now 6-3. Number 17, Lydia Lewis now serving for Morgan County. Dug out there by Rebecca Stevens, gets it over to Jordan on the attack once again. We're going to dig that one out. Free ball chance, and Wes Carter gets that over. Good move, good athletic move there by the Comets to keep that one in play. Patton gets this one head up to the front. They're going to give this one to Jordan on the cross-court attack. Gets dug out. And they're going to say that is 4 contacts there by Morgan County. And so it will be Wes Carter point as they now trail the Cougars here by 2. Alyssa Stone coming back in for Patton now as Jenna Jordan now on the serve here for the Lady Comets. And that one sails into the net. And so Morgan County back with a 3-point lead, 7-6. So subbing in now is going to be McKenna Smith as she replaces out Whitney Styler. And number 20 coming back in, Alyssa Blair in for number 99, McKinley. And so it's going to be Blair on the serve here for Morgan County. Gets it to Stevens on the back set, and that's going to be off of the block and into the net. So that is going to be a kill there by Stevens as Wes Carter now back in within 2. And so that's going to be Stevens' 4th kill here of the night. As looks like Burton checking back in, Lily Stevens checking back in. And Rebecca Stevens now on the serve here for Wes Carter. Going to pick up an ace, and so that's going to be her first of the night. And Wes Carter now trails the Lady Cougars here by 1. And picks up back-to-back aces is Rebecca Stevens, and Wes Carter now tied back up here at 7 apiece. Off the tape and into the back, and that's going to be another ace there by Stevens. So back-to-back aces by Rebecca Stevens, and Wes Carter now has regained the lead here at 8-7. And that pass just a little bit too close to the net there to be handled. And Wes Carter now with a 2-point lead at 9-7. Morgan County is going to call their first timeout of the set number 2. We'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Tournament action here live on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen. Head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
And welcome back here to Elliott County High School, where Rebecca Stevens just scoring another ace and gives Wes Carter now a 3-point lead. And off the hitting error, and that's going to be another ace there by Stevens. Taking a look at Facebook, we'd like to congratulate Dr. Paul Green as being named the superintendent of Carter County Schools effective November 1st. And so I'd like to give him a congratulations and welcome him to the Carter County Schools. That one's going to be off of the player there in the back row, and so Wes Carter now with a 5-point lead here at 12-7. Burton one-hands it over and gets it in there, and so that's a good hit by Burton, and Wes Carter now starting to stretch out that lead as it is now a 6-point lead at 13-7. Rebecca Stevens still serving here for the Lady Comets. Blocked there by Burton and Stevens. Morgan County can't handle it, and so it's now going to be another Wes Carter point here at 14-7. So good double block there by Stevens and Burton to put that back over on Morgan County. Free ball situation, Morgan County. Dug out by James. Stone pushes it, and off of the errant pass, Wes Carter now with an 8-point lead here at 15-7. So in this opening set, or the second set, Wes Carter struggled a little bit to get things going, but has turned it on here as we're nearing or past the midway point here of set number 2. And Rebecca Stevens still on the serve here for Wes Carter. And can't be handled there in the back row, and so Wes Carter now with a double-digit lead here at 17-7. And Another ace there by Stevens. And so last game it was James. This one it's Rebecca Stevens on the long-term service. And that one's going to end in the net. And so Morgan County finally gets a break there in the serve. And now it's going to be number 15, Macy Daniel, on the service for the Lady Cougars. That one sails into the net, and so it'll be a West Carter point, 19-8, as Cora Burton going back to serve here for the Lady Comets. And big hit there by Morgan County, and that lands just in the corner. And so that is going to be Morgan County point as they get it to within 10. As Mackenzie Williams checking back in now for Cora Burton. And we're back, I believe, at the original starting of the lineup as Taylor Sword now serving here for the Lady Cougars. And that's going to be in there for an ace. And so Morgan County now in double digits here, trails the Lady Comets by 9. Getting late into this second set. That one's going to sail just long for Sword, and so West Carter now back to a 10-point lead, leads 20-10. And Alyssa Stone's going to serve this time for the Lady Comets. Gets that over the net and dug out there by the back row of Morgan County. Gets it over to Jordan and then off the hands and into the stands. And Jordan's going to pick up another kill tonight. That's number 5 on the evening for her. And so West Carter now takes an 11-point lead. As they're going to be bringing in number 37, Lauren Knipp, in for Lily Stevens. So Stone on the serve. And big kill there by Haley James, puts it in, gets her first kill here of the night. And West Carter is now up 22-10. And so off of the errant pass once again, West Carter now 2 points away from winning back-to-back sets as number 16, Tommy Shuddy, coming in now, replacing out Mackenzie Williams. Stone still on the service for West Carter. That one's going to sail just out of bounds, and so it is going to be set point number 1 here for the Lady Comets in set 2. And that is going to be it. So Stone finishes out for West Carter. And West Carter is now up 2-0 over the Morgan County Lady Cougars as they defeat them in set number 2, 25-10. So West Carter will have served to start out set number 3. Morgan County in a must-win situation here now if they want to keep this game going on. So we'll take a brief commercial break and we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Tournament action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternwingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people From James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell.
And we're back here at Elliott County High School, where West Carter is one set away from punching their ticket into the 62nd District Championship match and making it an all-Carter County final here, and that game will be played tomorrow. As we see West Carter bringing out Nip, of course, first serve is going to be Stone, and then Nip, James, Jordan, Rebecca Stevens, and then Williams for West Carter. For Morgan County, it's going to be Sword, then Smith, Allen, and let's see, number 20 there, Blair, and we'll get the other two. Number 17 is Lewis. Then we'll pick up the number 15 there is Daniel. So one-handed now by Morgan County. They're going to set up Jordan again and picks up a kill here to start off set number 3, and that is number 6 on the night for her, as she's starting to roll here and get very comfortable here at Elliott County Gym. Alyssa Stone on the serve, and that's going to be in there for an ace, and so West Carter getting back-to-back points here to start off set number 3. And remember, this is going to be best 3 out of 5 to 25. You must win by 2. And that's going to be in there for back-to-back aces, just about the same location there for Stone. As she started out the first set a little bit rocky, hitting that into the net before being subbed out by Nip to serve for in the second service. But ever since then, she's been pretty solid here this evening. Free ball by Morgan County. James going to get it in the middle to Lauren Nip, and it's going to get the kill, so she gets her first kill of the night. Lauren Nip does, and so that is going to be 4 straight points here for the Lady Comets, as it is 4-0. Morgan County an opportunity here, gets it pushed over. They're going to give it to Nip again. That's going to be off the block, and that's going to be another kill for her. She picks up back-to-back kills and gets West Carter now with a 5-point lead. And an ace there by Stone, and so it is now 6-0. West Carter on top. Skirts the net and gets a back-to-back aces as Stone, and so it is 7-0. Lady Comets are rolling here in set number 3. Morgan County handles this, but finally gets that over the net, so good effort to keep that alive for Morgan County. James digs that out, little miscommunication there, and that's going to be 4 hits for the Lady Comets. And so they end that 7-0 run off of a little bit of miscommunication, and Morgan County is now on the board. As Alea Patton now checking in for Alyssa Stone. And it'll be number 9, Sword now. Taylor Sword back to serve here for Morgan County. Off the back row attack, that's off the net, pushed over by Morgan County, keeps it alive. Gets it over to Jordan on the cross court, punches it over, Jordan digs that one out. They're going to give it back to, or going to get to Lauren Nip, and they're going to say that that's going to be a point. Wes Carter off of a net violation. Looks like by number 5, Abby Allen, and so Wes Carter gets the ball back and the point, and it is now 8-1. Wes Carter's lead. And popped up there and out of bounds from Morgan County, so Wes Carter gets the point. And Wes Carter's going to be bringing in Mallory Hicks now as replacing out Rebecca Stevens. As Lauren Nip back to serve now for the Lady Comets. Pushed over, and that's going to be too close to the net, and Jordan going to get the fingertip on there for the kill, and that's going to be Wes Carter now into double digits at 10-1. Free ball over by Morgan County, and Wes Carter hesitated just a little bit there, and that's going to cost him a point, and so it is now 10-2 as Tommy Shuddy coming in now for Lauren Nip. As number 44 from Morgan County, McKenna Smith, back to serve. And checking into the ball game for Morgan County, number 99, Malaya McKinney, as she replaces out Blair. And that's going to be a net service there, and Wes Carter gets the point. Cora Burton going to be checking back in for Williams. And number 25, Whitley Styler, is going to be checking in for McKenna Smith. As Haley James back to serve now for the Lady Comets. So it's 12-2, 10-point lead here. Pop back over by Morgan County. Hicks gets it over to Burton, but hits that on the outside of the antenna. So that'll be a Morgan County point, and it is 12-3. Abby Allen set to serve now here for Morgan County. As that one's set high, James gets it over to Hicks. And good hit, and that one's going to be hit back over. So Wes Carter picks up the point, and it is now 13-3. Alyssa Stone anxious to get into the game, knocks over the chair and comes in for Patton. As, of course, Wes Carter all smiles here at the moment. And as it is Jenna Jordan back to serve now for the Lady Comets. And that's going to be just out of bounds, just a bit long, so Morgan County gets the point. And now Anna Duncan's going to be checking in for Jenna Jordan here. As number 17, Lydia Lewis, senior for Morgan County, set to serve. And that's going to be just long, and so Wes Carter picks up the point and gets the 10-point lead back again as Lauren Nip coming back in for Tommy Shuddy. And Mallory Hicks back behind the line to serve now for the Lady Comets. And good hustle there by Morgan County, but can't get it in bounds. And so Wes Carter now with an 11-point lead here about midway through the third set. Leads 15-4. And that's going to be 4 contacts against Morgan County. As it is now 16-4. Hicks on the serve once again. And a little bit of miscommunication there by Morgan County, and Wes Carter will get the point, 17-4. And that's going to be an ace off of the hands there. So Mallory Hicks picking up a first ace here. Now giving the Comets a 14-point lead at 18-4. Popped up. Attack opportunity there by Morgan County, and that was a hit by Duncan, but sails out of bounds. So Taylor Sword picks up a point here for Morgan. As we see Rebecca Stevens coming back in for Mallory Hicks. And it'll be Blair back to serve as she's just coming in, and then McKenna Smith for Morgan County checking in to the ball game as well. So it is definitely starting to look like it's going to be an all Carter County final here once again. As the Lady Comets are 7 points away from picking up a straight set victory here over the Morgan County Cougars. Tipped over behind the head is James, and that's going to be in there for a point. And so Wes Carter now 6 points away here from finishing out things here tonight. And Cora Burton back to serve now for the Lady Comets. And that's going to be an ace for her as that one hits the floor. And so Wes Carter now 5 points away from finishing it out here tonight. Dug out by Morgan County. They get it close to the net, but James pushes it over. Pop back again. Burton gets it up to James. They're going to give it to Lauren Nip, and it's going to be dug out but hit into the net on the passing error. And so Wes Carter now 16-point lead here at 21-5. Cora Burton on the serve once again. Hits that one into the net, and so keeps Morgan County around as Mackenzie Williams checking back in now for Burton. And Macy Daniel set to serve now here for Morgan County. Underhand serve. Gets it the back to Rebecca Stevens, and she's going to get a back row kill. And so it is now 22-6. That's Stevens' fifth kill here of the night as Jenna Jordan checking back in for Anna Duncan, and then Leah Patton checking back in for Stone. And Patton is going to serve here for Stone this go-around. So 22-6, Comets 3 points away here from a shutout victory. And that's going to be in there for an ace there for Patton. So 23-6, Wes Carter 2 points away. As we get a substitution, as they're going to be bringing in Abby Daniel in for Williams. And then for Morgan County, they're going to be bringing in number 7 senior, Hannah Boyles. So Leah Patton back to serve. And late substitution there by Wes Carter, or they're trying to get it in there as they were trying to get Shaylee Meanix in, but they'll have to wait till next point. Patton on the serve. Sails that just wide, and so Morgan County still hanging around. Now Shaylee Meanix coming in now for Jenna Jordan. And it's going to be Taylor Sword now on the serve here for Morgan County. Dug out there by Stevens. Gets it to Meanix. Dug out by Morgan County. Nip tried to get it in there. They're going to give it back to her again. And that's going to be popped up, and on the hitting error is now got Wes Carter at match point number 1 here at 24-7. And as they're going, Wes Carter clearing the bench now with Rihanna Brown coming in for Patton. as Lauren Knipp will be serving set point or match point number 1. Pop that up, and that's going to be a net violation there against Morgan County's Abby Allen. And that is going to finish things off here this evening as Wes Carter wins in straight sets here tonight, defeating the Morgan County Cougars 3-0. Your set scores was Wes Carter 25, Morgan County 4 in set number 1. Set number 2, Wes Carter won that one 25-10, and your final set here 25-7. So we'll take just a brief commercial break, and we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District first round action live here on Manta Sports Media.
Fall and winter just around the corner. Make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. For the area's best steak, burgers, fish, appetizers, and drinks, along with great live entertainment, games, and the big game on the big screen, head to Henry's at 530 East Tom T. Hall Boulevard. And as the days get shorter, don't let that tan fade away. Head to Beach Buns Tanning. With a location near you, you are never too far away from a great tan. Henry's and Beach Bun Tanning are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And back here at Elliott County, Wes Carter once again comes away with a straight set victory over the Morgan County Cougars, and so they will be facing against the East Carter Lady Raiders in a 1-versus-2 matchup, as that will be set for tomorrow night at 6 p.m., and we'll be coming at you live, hopefully right around 5:45 with the pregame for tomorrow night's match. The only score that we have around the region so far came from down in Fleming County, where it is Round County 3, Menifee County nothing. Round County dominating that one, winning 25-1, 25-5, and 25-4. And they will advance on to tomorrow night's championship as they'll be taking on the winner of the Fleming County versus Bath County game. And so that's going to finish us up here from Elliott County here tonight. It's going to be an all Carter County championship game tomorrow night, so stay tuned to us. Of course, for the championship game, we'll be live right around 5:45, and then we'll try to get you all the information that we can here as it becomes available to us. So thank you all for tuning in here today, and glad to see you all once again, and we will see you all here tomorrow night for championship action here for the 62nd District Tournament. For Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you very much. God bless you all, and we'll see you all again tomorrow night here on Manta Sports Media.